Edmonton Oilers GM Kevin Lowe and Calgary GM Daryl Sutter both were dreaming of the possibility of grabbing him in the second round.
Paul Holmgren, the assistant general manager of the Philadelphia Flyers, told Gord Miller, Bob McKenzie, and I before the draft, we're going off the board with our pick if this one player is still there. The player that was there that they wanted, Steve Downing.
Jokinen skates by the puck at the line, plays it down for SEITSONEN. Aki SEITSONEN on the power play, fire score! A power play goal for Finland, and it's 4-1.
That's a good shot by Aki SEITSONEN, and he plays for Prince Albert in the Western Hockey League, a 4th-round pick of the Calgary Flames. And there's not a lot you can do when you're a goaltender. You have to see all through these big blue trees that Finland's just putting in there. You see Komarov, you see Joensuu. Pogge never sees it until it comes off the back of the net. SEITSONEN dissects and blasts, and there's really no vision on the puck for Pogge.
Aki SEITSONEN, the lone player for Finland who plays in junior hockey in North America, plays for the Prince Albert Raiders. His general manager in PA, Don Clark, says he plays a more North American style than a lot. Long drive, Frazee knocks that down loose in front, they score! ALIKOSKI makes it 1-0 Finland.
This team's completely different. They're winning face-offs, they're winning one-on-one battles, they're not afraid to put pucks on goal, and they've got their speed game engaged. It's something we haven't seen from them in this tournament so far. Against Canada, they were on their heels. They're not on their heels this time. Big point shot, and you'll see ALIKOSKI jump right on the rebound. Frazee can't control it off the big, heavy point shot. Good face-off win by Heino, and then the big shot on goal, and ALIKOSKI jumps on it. Watch Heino win this draw clean. It goes back. You see ALIKOSKI. That's a set play. ALIKOSKI goes streaking to the net. He beats Brian Lee from the University of North Dakota to the net to jump on that and score the first goal for himself.
Side of the goal, still with it. Bork calling for it. Ryan plays it back for Bork. The pass was too far in to reach for it. And as a result, KORPIKOSKI able to knock it out. Now here comes KORPIKOSKI. Short-handed. Backhand shot, score!
Team USA's power play unit stayed on for almost a minute and 30 seconds. Fatigue is a huge part of this goal. KORPIKOSKI come on, he has got live legs. Christopher Border, look how tired he is. He would not lose that foot race in any other situation. KORPIKOSKI driving on, back to the forehand, to the backhand, and he beats Frazee far side. But look at the fatigue right here. Bork tries to keep up, and KORPIKOSKI says, get away! And then he finishes the play off. That was a selfish play by Team USA. They spent a minute and 30 seconds on the ice with their first power play unit, and it leads to a short-handed goal. Great job by KORPIKOSKI winning the race, but a bad job of management on the ice by the American players. Too long a shift.
2-0 Finland leading the United States.
And you talk about the great players playing in that Wisconsin-Minnesota series. What a great coaching matchup. Mike Geese against Don Lucia. Don Lucia is a tremendous coach at Minnesota.
SEITSONEN on the power play, shot blocked, and nicely so by Fritchie. Goes back to SEITSONEN. Fritchie shaken up by blocking that shot. And he is laboring immensely. Joensuu into the corner from Komarov. Back he goes to SEITSONEN. Fire score!
Nate Davis is usually a tremendous shot blocker from Rocky River, Ohio, and the University of Miami. In this situation, SEITSONEN gets a puck on his stick. Nate Davis doesn't block it, and it fools Frazee. There's a first block, so Gord talked about that, people laboring the breakdown of the box. You'll see number 10, Nate Davis. Now, he's instead of stopping and starting, he's running around, circling. Finland, good composure, throw it back. Look at 10, Nate Davis, not in the shooting avenue, and SEITSONEN takes advantage of it. That's SEITSONEN's second goal in the tournament, just snapping it through the 5-0. But the forward's responsible for the defender. Nate Davis doesn't get in the shoot.
Nate Davis wins the draw back. Pokovich tapping it back there for Butler, but he lost the puck, and SEITSONEN's away for Finland. SEITSONEN lost the puck, and was moved ahead by Chris Butler. And Leinonen goes back for Finland. Long lead pass in alone is Lauri Tukonen. Tukonen fires, score! What a pass!
What a pass, but what a finish. And watch the skill level of Lauri Tukonen, because he gets to going forward, then he has to spin around going backwards and then go forward again. He does a real good job controlling this puck. Lauri Tukonen then roofs it over Jeff Frazee. This is just real good hockey. Linden just pass the puck, going backwards, go forward, and then wham!
Lauri Tuukkonen, the LA Kings first round pick. What a pass that was by Tommy Lehtinen. So the Finns pull within 2.
Head mass with a beautiful piece of real estate just north of Boston.
LAAKSO through Korpikoski might have touched it, but the Finns could care less. It is 6-5 with 1:12 to go.
A one face-off in the offensive zone with a two-man advantage, and Finland takes advantage of it. Win the draw, puck comes back to the point. Korpikoski moves a puck, quick snapshot on goal. That might have touched Lauri Tuukkonen. Hard to say from that angle. Walk to the inside, Teemu Laskinen blasting on goal, but it looks like it touches Lauri Tuukkonen as it goes past Jeff Frazee. Quick release by LAAKSO, and the puck looks like it does change direction. scouts remember that kind of stuff.
Anderson sends it down the ice. Finns have 45 seconds to go in this power play. Lauri Tukkonen. Tukkonen, the first round LA pick, sends it in front. KOLEHMAINEN can't get a shot away and rolls away from Lindgren. Lindgren goes back for Seppänen. Seppänen, one-time shot, bouncing down in front. Larson down, puck loose, LAAKSO scores! Finland wins it in overtime and will play Canada in the semifinal.
27 seconds were left on the penalty to Tobias Wiklund. Now Larsson's been great most of the day. He hasn't been asked to do a lot, but he steps up in this situation and watch the big action in the goal crease scored. He can't get up. Because he can't get up because of the presence of Lauri Tukkonen, the shot on goal. Now watch how he just can't get up and find the puck. And in comes Teemu Laakso to finish it off. That's Teemu Laakso's third goal of the tournament. He jumps on that loose puck. The big goal mouth scrum, and then LAAKSO with the rebound.
Swedes are asking for a video review here. Are they arguing the net was knocked off?
Well, the net's not knocked off. It's perfectly in place. They're just frustrated because they think that Tukkonen is in the crease jamming their goalie.
Shots are 53-25 for Sweden, and they lose 1-0 in overtime. And Daniel Larsson enraged. And the Swedes are saying, go upstairs. But the carpet's on the ice. This game is over. Finland wins and will play Canada in the semifinal on Tuesday at the World Junior Hockey Championship.
Mueller earlier in the sequence and there by Fritchie, so maybe their commitment to blocking shots is back in the game, defending a 1-0 lead.
7 minutes remaining here in the second period. U.S. leads 1-0 on a goal by Bobby Ryan. Lauri Tukkonen got knocked off stride there by Mark Matera. SAILIO spinning back in the corner. Lauri Tukkonen. Sprawling Matera tries to knock it off his stick. Now it's loose in front for SAILIO. Shoot. Rebound, score!
Power play goal for the Finns. SAILIO does a good job getting in the front of the goal. The two American defensemen, Matera and Lee, get caught on one side of the ice right there in that situation. Lee loses his stick. So you see 21 SAILIO walk to the net all by himself. Lee goes down twice. SAILIO gets a chance to wrap it home. But because Brian Lee lost his stick, it created that degree of separation, Gord, that allowed SAILIO to finish the play off.
The penalty comes the goal rather comes 1 second after the penalty had expired. So for official purposes, it is not a power play goal. Already lost defenseman JOKINEN for the tournament. Mueller takes that long lead pass. In comes Peter Mueller. Backhand shot, he put that wide. Back goes Niskanen. Cross for Erik Johnson. Mueller jumping up. LAAKSO gloving it down. Americans went to overtime in the bronze medal game a year ago against the Czechs on home ice.
Peter Vrana scored the game-winning goal for the Czechs in that game.
KORPIKOSKI working on Jack Johnson. Sends that puck in front, bouncing in front, score!
And I think this goes off of Bobby Ryan. JOENSUU might get credit for the goal, but I think this goes in off of Bobby Ryan. The Finns never quit. They're just so proud. KORPIKOSKI coming through the neutral zone, working on Jack Johnson, goes to the front of the net. Then you see JOENSUU's going to get credit for it as it goes in off his body, but doesn't touch Bobby Ryan right there. Hard to say. Nonetheless, JOENSUU's going to get credit for it. And it's a great job by KORPIKOSKI driving wide on Jack Johnson. Not an easy thing to do. And that's bad luck for Corey Schneider. That's JOENSUU's first goal of the tournament. He's been just begging for a breakout. His coaches have been begging him to break out. Maybe this is a chance for him to have shown to break out.
They're going to go upstairs and have a look and see if this puck was batted in. It's 2 goals in 1 minute and 19 seconds if it stands.
But remember this, if JOENSUU touches it with his hand and it goes off a white sweater before it goes by Corey Schneider, it's not a problem. That's not batted in. That's a good goal. You don't think it's a good goal?
No, it's a good goal.
Oh, it's a good goal.
Yeah.
And it goes straight in. Goes in off his thigh. a good goal. Now, we're not the video review judges.
No. This has been demonstrated clearly in the past. Well, a huge moment in the game. This goal should stand, however.
Yep.
And JOENSUU, you mentioned Pierre, who has been desperate to get one here.
What I like about this play is the way KORPIKOSKI drives wide on Johnson. Again, not an easy thing to do. And then right there, it just goes in off his leg.
Yeah.
There's nothing Erik Johnson can do in that situation. Schneider's just handcuffed. He doesn't know where the puck's going.
Crowd has had a look at it now on the big screen. And it's a goal.
It's a goal. Yeah, that's a goal.
Skilly. That was the case a year ago when the United States fell in the semifinal to the Russians. A lot of American players sought out the Canadians on the off day and said, hey, go out and get the gold. JOENSUU and Lee. Classy group, this American team.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that.
JOENSUU. They've taken a rough ride here, and they've handled it in stride.
You and I went down to visit with Walt Kyle before this game, and he could not be more complimentary about the Canadians and the way they played.
Tukonen fire score! 3-2 Finland on the goal by Lauri Tukonen.
That's Lauri Tukonen's third goal of this tournament, Gord. And again, he's one of those players that hasn't quit. One of those Finnish guys that's in your face. KORPIKOSKI, great forecheck play on Taylor Turney. And then you watch them go to work. Another turnover by Phil Kessel. Kessel puts it right onto Tukonen's stick. Tukonen taking advantage of that Kessel turnover, snapping it by Corey Schneider. This has not been one of those great tournaments for Phil Kessel, but the persistence of the Finns, KORPIKOSKI, Tukonen, guys that are going to be professional players, not quitting on their teammates, not quitting on...
All coming up. Our coverage begins at 3:30 local time. JOENSUU fire score! JOENSUU with his second of the game, and this one's huge.
And his second of the tournament, and you are right. That should put an exclamation point on this for the Finns, and maybe this will help his stock status in terms of the draft, because he was sinking quick. But a good job by the Finns. Tukonen wins a draw, and then JOENSUU just snaps it right through the screen. You see Schremp loses a draw to Tukonen. Good job by Koiston keeping it in, and then the big shot by JOENSUU right through the screen of Erik Johnson. Hey, the Finns have 46 shots on goal. It's not like they're not getting offensive opportunities. Corey Schneider's done a nice job, but good for JOENSUU. Great for that young man, because he has struggled in this tournament, much like Phil Kessel has struggled.
Hei, Jack Johnson karvaa, ampuu. Taitaa vielä Rask torjua. Sitten kiekko Matti Koistiselle ja Suomi voittaa pronssia. Pikkunuoret voittavat pronssia. Se on varmaa. Suomi on jääkiekon nuorten maailmanmestaruuskilpailussa palannut mitalikantoa vuoden tauon jälkeen. Komean, hienon esityksen jälkeen. Siitä ei voi muuta. Olkapäävamman vuoksi sivussa. 3 puolustajaa sivussa. 4 pakilla vahvistettuna Petteri Virtasella. Suomen puolustus pelasi tänään urhoollisesti, niin kuin pelasi tietysti koko joukkue. Näin se on hieno kunnia Petteri Virtasella hakea tuo pronssi joukkueen kunniaksi. Siellä myös Heikki Hietanen kuvissa kättelee juuri Petteri Virtasta, Jääkiekkoliiton toimitusjohtaja. Hieno kunnia Petteri Virtasella hakea tuo hopeinen laatta, hopeinen lautanen pronssi mitalin johdosta Suomen joukkueelle. Suomen pikkuleijonat tekivät sen, mihin moni ei uskonut. Se on palannut mitalikantaan vuoden tauon jälkeen. Petteri Virtanen, joukkueen kapteeni, hakee tuon pronssimitalin laukasen. Suomi voittaa pronssia. Ja sitten tämä huippuhetki tälle joukkueelle. Yhteiskuva mitalit kaulassa. Tuosta loistaa ja paistaa kaikki se tyytyväisyys, kaikki se hikipisara määrä, kaikki se veri, mitä on vuodatettu tämän mitalin eteen. Suomi ottaa nuorten kilpailusta pronssia. Erinomainen saavutus tältä nuorelta ryhmältä.
Miesten MM-joukkueen kisaurakka täällä Vancouverissa päättyi sittenkin näihin mitalijuhliin. Suomen joukkue aloitti kisat hieman tahmeasti, mutta paransi peli peliltä. Ja tässä on tulos. Kyllä se ihan ehtaa bronssia on. Vieressäni Suomen joukkueen tämän turnauksen yksi avainpelaajista, Lauri Tukonen. Millaiset päällimmäiset tunteet ja tuntemukset voitetun pronssipelin jälkeen?
No ei voi sanoa kuvalla, että tuntuu niin hyvältä. Ihan.
Löytyykö tähän pronssiotteluun sellainen optimaalinen taistelutahto ja lataus koko joukkueelta?
Joo, kyllä löytyy, että siinä on tulos, mikä oli meidän taistelutahto, että mitali tuli.
Nyt kun katsot tätä turnausta taaksepäin, niin millaisia ajatuksia tämä turnaus herättää nyt kokonaisuudessaan?
Ei se muuta kuin, että siinä näkee, että minkälaisia kavereita täällä on. Että ei luovuta, vaikka tulee yksi vastoinkäyminen, niin jatketaan ja jaksetaan painaa vaan eteenpäin joka päivä.
Luonnehdin Lauri Hivenen tätä joukkuetta 3 ominaisuudella, 3 adjektiivilla.
Kova, taisteleva ja voittava.
Kiitos. Tuukka Raska, voitettu pronssi. Mitä tällaisen miellyttävän hetken aikana pelaajan päässä liikkuu, kun takana voitettu pronssiottelu ja kaulassa pronssimitali?
No siis aivan uskomaton fiilis, että ei maajoukkojenkaan 86-87 ikinä voittanut oikein mitään. Nyt tulee tällainen paukku, niin on se aivan uskomaton fiilis.
Millä keinoin tuo pronssi tässä USA-ottelussa voitettiin?
No me saatiin melkein 50 laukausta sinne ja puolustettiin hyvin, että kyllä se ampuu 50 kertaa veskaria kohti, niin kyllä siinä joku menee väkisin, että tänään se oli kyllä avain.
Oliko tänään joukkueella tuollainen optimaalinen tahtotila, voittotahtotila?
Kyllä oli, etenkin sitten kun saatiin maaleja siihen toiseen erään, niin kyllä se vaan kasvoi, mutta kyllä se huokui ennen peliä jo ja aamulla kopissa, että tänään tulee iso päivä.
Miten summaisit nyt Suomen turnauksen ihan ensimmäisestä päivästä tähän hetkeen asti?
No koko ajan mentiin ylöspäin. Se oli niinku tavoite, että viimeinen peli on paras peli ja se toteutui, että koko ajan suunta oli ylöspäin ja siihen pitää olla tyytyväinen. Hyvä taisteluilme oli koko joukkueella läpi turnauksen.
Valmentaja Aravirta, millaiset ovat päällimmäiset tuntemukset nyt voitetun pronssimitalin jälkeen?
No kyllä ne on loistavat kerta kaikkiaan. Joukkue on kasvanut koko ajan ja oltiin kyllä viimeinen viikko, täytyy sanoa, että enemmän tai vähemmän nurkkaa ajettuja, koska oli pakkovoittoja koko ajan siitä Norja-pelistä lähtien, mutta uskomaton joukkue ja hyvin sitoutunut ja hienosti kyllä luottanut itteensä ja ei mitään, tää tuntuu tosi hienolta.
Miten luonnehtisit tätä joukkuetta? 4 adjektiivilla ominaisuudella.
No, ainakin hyvin yhtenäinen joukkue ja sitoutunut ja myös fyysisesti vahva. Ehkä siinä nopeimmat luonnehdinnat.